Okay, we are recording. Hello, hail, and welcome. I just love it when that happens. Yeah. Right, let's put those back. How are you? If you are first time here, then hello. If you coming back because you love this, then hello. Okay. So, actually, again, stop it. These cards love to jump. They really do. And in fact, I'm actually going to be recording a walkthrough of this deck, the Tarot of the Abyss, because I kind of love these cards. And interestingly, this evening on, I do I call it Dismembering Tarot, which I hold space for on a Tuesday evening at 6:30. It's usually about an hour on Telegram. So I will put the link below if you want to join us. It doesn't cost anything. Just your willingness to participate, really. In well, the idea is to hold a space for the exploration of tarot. This week we were doing storytelling. Where was I going with that? Can't remember. But these cards were amazing this evening. So I thought I would continue what I was doing in that particular lesson. Not a lesson. It's not a lesson. It's a exploration. Okay. So it's kind of telling a story, yeah, using the cards. So let's see. So I want 3 cards, please. It's cold now. It's been raining almost non-stop for 2 days. Garden's going to love it. It's cold. That's why I've got my bear coat, as I call it, because I don't know, that's what I call it. My bear coat. Oh, there you go. First card. I'll show you the cards in a minute. So I want 2 more cards, please. Interesting. Oh, there we go. Oh, I've actually got 4 naughty cards. They want to speak today. Right, I'll just put these. So one of the things you can do, something I realised, that's what I was going to say, something I realised this evening, is these cards, this Tarot of the Abyss, kind of tells the story before the traditional tarot card, if that makes sense. So, for example, what was it? The 9 of Wands came up in this evening's exploration, but it's very different to the normal 9 of Wands. So what we were seeing in the Tarot of the Abyss was the bit just before the 9 of Wands in a bog standard deck, if you like. Yeah, it's very interesting. This deck is very interesting, and it's different to the in-between tarot, which I also like. It tells the story between the cards, a bit like Rosencrantz of Guildenstern are Dead, which was written by Alan Ayckbourn, and it tells the story of what happens behind the scenes in Hamlet. Same thing with these cards. I think that's why I love them so much, because I love that play, and I was in it once as well. Really If you ever get a chance to go and see it, go and see it because it's hilarious. Right. Let's see what we've got, shall we? So we have. Now I tested this out earlier for. Oh my goodness, it's not going to do it now. It's because I moved the light. There we go. The oh, come on, Queen of Pentacles. There we go. Queen of Pentacles. We have wow, the King of Wands. We have the Chariot. And we have, wow, the Nine of Pentacles. So what you can do, this is something I like to do myself, is you can pull cards alongside, or you can pull these same cards that I've drawn here, yeah, and see what I mean about these tell the story before the bog standard tarot. So it's Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands, Chariot, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Right, excuse me. This has got wool in it and it's a bit itchy. Okay. So what's the story here? What is the story? So don't forget, folks, if this doesn't gel with you, yeah, then I'd say it's not, this reading's not for you. If it does, if you sit there going like I do, oh my god, seriously? But I just said that earlier. Then this is your reading, okay? So the Queen of Pentacles. Let me just get my magnifying glass. Very cool gadget. Okay, yeah, that's massive. Unlocking of, and this is really interesting actually. So this card, she's unlocked what looks like a chest, but it's in the earth. Wow. Wow. So that's, you know, the unlocking of massive abundance, because, you know, we know nature, yeah. Nature is everything. Nature is all. Nature is our teacher. Nature gives us everything, in fact, outside of the things that we think we need to buy to be happy and content, yeah, and live in peace, yeah. So outside of all those things, the fripperies, if you like, nature essentially gives us everything that we need if we know where to look and how to use it. So yeah, this is, it's not just because what I can kind of see in this card. Let me show you. I'll get it to play ball today. So yeah, you see it? I hope you can see that. So it looks like she's either planting something or she's pulling that pentacle out of the ground, out of this strange looking chest that she's unlocked that's in the ground, yeah. Well, that's what it looks like to me anyway. We've also got something that looks like tiny sunflowers as well. But this pentacle looks like it's also got roots on it as well. So this abundance has deep roots. So we have deep-rooted abundance, and there's a kind of mastery there as well. There's that nurturing energy of the pentacles, which is, obviously earth elemental. I like that. And then the King of Wands. Let's have a look. Mastery, and we've got an infinity symbol, sort of kind of there between his hands. Mastery of the fire, so mastery of your passions, your fire, yeah. I don't know if you could see that between his hands. See, there we go. Now, interestingly, when was that? I think that was yesterday. No, it was today. I was doing some movement work, and I'd been doing some aura clearing, and unexpectedly, although I knew I've done this work before, what I felt between my hands was that magnetic energy that repels your hands away from each other. Yeah, that I've never, unless I've gone out of my way to do that kind of work, I've never felt that during this practice that I'm doing at the moment, which was very interesting. So it's not just the energy of fire. It's that I'd say that's part of your biofield, that electromagnetic energy that you can feel between your hands, which is the magnetic part is from the earth, the electric part is from Father Sky. Yeah. So when they combine, they form this energy that you can feel between your hands. So there's a real mastery here of you could say the nature of everything that is. And in this picture, in fact, in this picture, it appears to be raining. It looks like it's raining in this picture, and it's obviously windy because his hair is blowing around, yeah. But in spite of the rain, he is got his fire going. So we've got this super kind of nurturing energy, nurturing abundance, the mastery of your fire, your light, your being, who you really are. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I like that. The Chariot. Now, this card is really cool. I think these birds are, I think they're geese. They look like geese. You've got so you're flying over something that looks like, it's really hard. It's really hard to tell. I might refer to the book because what's really cool about the book that comes with this deck is it kind of explains what's in the pictures. The artist has actually done that a little bit. So this is very much the card of... See, some of these things look like worms, which is really strange. But it kind of links to the Queen of Pentacles, yeah? Because what do you need to make the soil rich? You need worms, yeah? And what we have... You see what I mean about the worms? But some of them look like books. It's really interesting what this character is flying over. Yeah, it's really interesting, the topography of that, whatever it is. It's very interesting. So yeah, the Chariot. I mean, these would have to be giant geese, obviously. Now, giant geese might be a bit of a handful, you could say. But this character, this figure, is fully in control of these geese. There's no messing about. There's no hesitation. And the hair that is the hair, is forming spirals, which is really cool. And that's the constant ebb and flow of energy is a spiral. Yeah, spirals in, spirals out, and it actually forms a wave pattern. If you look at it, if you were to dissect it and look at it from the side, it forms a wave pattern. Makes sense? I hope that makes sense. You also have what looks like the sun rays, even from the top right hand corner. So you're moving towards happiness, joy, light again. There's the light again, yeah. So as you move from the mastery of the earthly things, yeah, and you've learned how to nurture that, you then move into this mastery of who you truly are, which is, from our perspective, the light of love consciousness, yeah. And then you move to the Chariot, so you're moving even more into that light. No hesitation, not even a whiff of doubt, yeah. It's like supercharged confidence. I like that. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So we start on a pentacle and we end on a pentacle. So again, we have a nurturing figure here. It's a bird. She's holding a bird in her hands. I'd say she's in her garden. Again, nurturing. Interesting. It's like this is this the... There we go. It's a card of real... There's a real serenity there in this card. Especially holding this tiny bird. So it's a different type of. So the Queen of Pentacles, that's kind of harvest energy, yeah, harvesting, harnessing, and harvesting, nurturing, yeah. And then you come to the Nine of Pentacles after this journey of self-realization, you could say, self-discovery, self-realization. And where you end up is this very wise, very there's a serenity in this card, like I said, which, you know, the only reason that you could hold a small bird like that is if you were emitting a particular frequency. There you go. So it's a journey of discovering who you truly are, and then where that then brings you to this place of open-hearted, open-handed peace. I like it. Okay. Do we need to pull any more cards? Okay, I'm going to go with the Gateway of Light activation. Just for... I don't think there's any cards we need to clarify, but I'm just going to pull this one from this deck just as a bit of icing on the cake. Okay. So if this is your story, if this is where you are, you could be at any part, you could be at any stage of this journey, yeah? You know, are you discovering, you know, how to nurture yourself, essentially, because we are nature, yes? Or have you reached that point? Have you figured that out? Have you been allowed yourself to be guided in that respect? Or are you at a point of, you know, tapping into, activating, allowing your, allowing your physical vessel to be a conduit for the light, yeah? Or are you embracing the light even more and flying towards it? I love that. Or are you at this space here, the Nine of Pentacles? Okay. Palladian activation. Wow, that is so cool. And what does it say on the card? It says, coming together, harmony in the heavens. Here, in the chariot. My goodness. Resolution, which is kind of, that's Nine of Pentacles. You know, yes, you could say King of Wands as well. You can even say Queen. In fact, all those cards are a resolution of some sort. But if the Nine of Pentacles is, yeah, the ultimate goal, destination, not that there is a final destination. Wow, that's really cool. Okay. Okay. What are these? Okay. One more. This is the Ascension Oracle. Okay. Last card. Just one, please. Oh, there we go. Flipped over. The light, which is who and what we are essentially, is what we call the light of love consciousness, because it is a consciousness. Yeah. What does it say? Love unconditionally, and it's number 26. So it could be, in fact, we have the number 8. If you break that down, it's number 8, which corresponds completely to the King of Wands, because he has the infinity sign between his hands. So there we go, folks. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Yeah, I like it. Okay. So I'm going to say cheerio till next time. And yeah, I love these cards. See you next time.